Helen Roseveare pioneered vital medical work in the Belgian Congo and remained in that country throughout the infamous Simba Rebellion. In 1964, she was taken prisoner and for 5 months endured beatings and rape at the hands of the rebel forces. She left for England, but returned to the Congo to help rebuild that country. Helen finally left Africa in 1973. Since then, she has spoken and written for an international audience, but she also loves to teach the Bible to young women in East Belfast through the Girls Crusaders Union.
When I think of Helen Roseveare, I think of Paul's words when he says, "I want to know Christ," and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of sharing in his sufferings. So you think of her experience away out in Africa, in Congo, back in 1964, and how it was that she just went through a horrible and dreadful time then, came back to England, and then 2 years later, what did she do? But she went back again. But the reason why she did that was because of who she believed in. So Helen, as an 84-year-old, is just still full of energy, full of life. The word retirement just means absolutely nothing to Helen. It just doesn't exist. Her passion remains for the Lord Jesus Christ.
I had the privilege of attending a Bible class every Sunday afternoon, which was called Girls Crusaders Union, where Helen was a leader. I think the thing that strikes you most when you meet Dr. Roseveare is humility. To think that this woman who is teaching a 12, 13-year-old about the New Testament, about the Old Testament, is actually a woman who's written numerous books, who's travelled around the world and spoken in huge conferences, is the same lady who's teaching you about the Bible. You can't be in Dr. Roseveare's presence without seeing her love and passion for the Lord, also her love and passion and for mission. And I think growing up through GCU, that has really impacted me is the necessity and God's desire that we too are missional.
I have known Helen for almost 34 years. We have shared a home during all of that time. Helen as a person, she is a very loving person. She's full of fun. She's very outgoing, and we have lots of jokes and enjoyment together. Helen spent 20 years in the Congo before I ever knew her, but about 4 to 5 years ago we had the privilege of going back together. She loved the Africans, and it's quite clear that they also loved her, and they were just delighted to have her back.